Raju, we can let everyone in. Happy morning, everyone. Happy morning. Can I please have all the videos on? Every video needs to be on, please. Happy morning, Priyanka. Happy morning, Debolina. Happy morning, happy morning, happy morning. I can see the excitement in all of you. Administrator is which school, Raju? It's Sri Bala Vidya, is it? Okay, once all of you raise your hands when I ask. Okay. Saint Gregorius, I can see you. Just give me a high five. Give me one big hi. Wow, good to see all of you. Let's just see the Saint Gregorius gang once. Hi, Saint Gregorius. Happy morning. Okay. Raju, can we have Ayyappa school spotlighted? I just want to be sure that all the schools are in before we start. Just spotlight Sri Ayyappa school. Yes. Is that Ayyappa school? Yala Ayyappa school? Which school is this? Girls in the pink dress, which school is
Sri
this?
Bala Vidyalaya.
Sri Bala Vidyalaya. Can I have a big wave from all of you? Sri Bala, can you hear us? Hello. Sri Bala Vidyalaya. I don't, Raju, are they able to hear us?
I think yes.
Okay. Can I see the Ayyappa students? Ayyappa students, can you hear us? Yes, amazing, great. Where are the NSN and the Sri Natesan kids? Raju, can we just have, oh, it's Ellen Sharma school. Okay, thank you for letting us know. And can I see the Sri, yeah, that is Sri Natesan, right? Yes. Hello, happy morning, everyone. Okay, Raju, can I see the NSN youngsters, the NSN gang? NSN.
They need to on their camera.
Okay, can I have everyone to please, can I please request all of you to please switch on your camera so that we can get started? Raju, you can get started, please. We have too much to do and very little time today. So let's get moving. Okay, NSN school, but please put your video on. Yes.
Happy morning, dear all students. How are you all? Welcome back to WoW Leaders Training Program. 11 of you from across the best schools in our country have been chosen for this amazing program to interact with national best-selling author Megha Bajaj ma'am with us. We are so excited to have you here and welcome you for this amazing program, which we believe is going to change your life forever. In fact, today's session will going to change your life forever only. In fact, who have come and the one who lives at 12 to 10 should not be the same. Something should have changed in you. Your school believes you are the best. That's why they have chosen you, right? We are excited that you are going to be interacting with one of the most sought after best-selling author, TEDx speaker, young leader of our country. That is our Megha Bajaj ma'am. Let me begin with a brief introduction of her so that you can know who your mentor is for this session. My name is Raju. and I am from Team WoW, and it is always my greatest honor to welcome you all.
Thank you so much, and I really feel that this award is not for me alone, but for every person out there who was told you can't, you won't, you can't, you mustn't, and did it anyways. So thank you so much.
We warmly welcome Megha Bajaj ma'am to take over our session.
Thank you so much for that, Raju. It's been so wonderful, and I get so excited. Whenever I'm going to meet all of you, that morning itself, I feel like a very different feeling. I feel like something amazing is going to happen today. Do you all also feel it? Do you feel excited when you come here? Yes. Can I see some expressions, a lot of momentum? Let this not be one more session. We are not learning nouns, pronouns, abstracts. We're going to be learning life, right? And when you learn life, you should feel excited. So, can I see some body movement, please? In all the adults, children, everyone here. Come on. Who's going to show me some fun? I know, Shrijit, you're always ready to dance. Who's going to show me some fun? I like the way Ellen Sharma is responding today. Let's see. Ellen Sharma, show me your excitement. Come on. How? Is that how excited you all are? Awesome. Ayappa, show me your excitement. Come on. You have to show me you're more excited than even Ellen Sharma. Sri Natesan, can I have your excitement? How excited are we? Come on, something fun. Okay. And with that happiness, let's begin today. So usually we do a session. Raju, you can remove all the spotlights except me. Usually we do a session where I already have a topic in mind and I have all my slides. I have everything in place. Today we've decided as Team WoW to do something a little differently, okay? And this was my team's idea. So big shout out to Priyanka Chachan and a big shout out to Debolina. Can we please have her? And if Riddhi is there with her video on, let's have her as well. So today my team has decided something exciting for y'all. And I want to show y'all what they want to do with y'all. What they said is every time we decide, we talk, we'll do everything. This time we're going to have all our youngsters ask us questions. Okay. And if you all can see, Riddhi, she is almost your age. If she wears a uniform and comes, she can fit into, she can be a part of your school. Confidence is a very big thing that all of you face issues with, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Sometimes do you all feel a little confused? Do you all go through a lot of self-doubts? Do you all go through questions? Do you wonder how you're going to know or find out who you are? Do you all go through that? Can you put it in chat so that all of us can see? Is it correct what I'm thinking? That you all go through a lot of questions about yourself. Sanjana says yes, Shweta says yes, Srijit says yes, though he's so confident. Everyone, sometimes, yes, yes, yes. So today belongs to all of you. Okay. In fact, we'll not even recap last session, which I've never done before, but I want to give you all this entire time. Anyone who has a question, okay, about confidence, about self esteem, about anything to do with yourself, please raise your hand and ask it. Suppose you don't want to raise your hand, you want it to be anonymous. I'm okay even if you send me a direct message. I'll read out the question and we'll answer it. Okay? Should we do it? Who's going to talk to me first? Whoever wants to raise their hands, come on. And let's see who, one of us from the team WoW will nicely answer your questions. Who wants to ask anything about confidence? And look, all the time we're talking about, I'm going to come to you. We keep talking about this subject, that subject, but today you're the subject. Okay. So use this time. Don't be bothered about what the other people are going to think. Trust me, the questions and doubts you have, they also have. They just don't have the guts to ask. That's all. Okay. So let me see who's a true WoW leader here and who's going to interact with me and who's going to ask the first question. Okay, Sneha, come. Let's have you ask me the first question. Sneha, which school are you from? MRDA? Yeah. Can you just unmute, please? And literally what Raju said, the people who've come into this session and the ones who leave, I want something to have shifted between you all. Okay? Some very, very nice questions are coming. Let me first interact with Sneha. Sneha, just unmute and ask your question. You'll need to unmute yourself. Unmute. Click on unmute. Okay, why don't you figure it out? Until then, I'll ask someone else. You figure and you come back to me, okay? Shri Natesan, can I have your question? What's your question? Yes. Who's going to ask me a question related to confidence, self-esteem? Yes.
Hello, ma'am. Actually, I am on doubt. In sometimes when I'm speaking in front of the crowd, I feel I lost my confidence and I can't able to speak in front of the crowd. I can give suggestion to overcome this problem, and I need to be confident in my future travelings, ma'am. Can you please suggest some question as for me to be with confidence?
Yes. What is your name? Just unmute him, please. What's your name?
Kashyap, ma'am.
Kashyap. Kashyap, sit. I'll answer your question. So I'm just going to get warmed up and then even my team's going to answer, okay? Kashyap, one thing I've realized is a lot of us, do you know this? That one of the greatest fears in the world is that of public speaking. Did you all know this? One of the greatest fears that the world has, even more than death, imagine, more than death is the fear of public speaking. Why is it that we are so scared? And what makes us so scared of talking to people? Okay. The one main reason for this, Kashyap, is that we're very worried about what the other people are thinking. More than what we want to say to the world, more than what we want to do to the world, we keep feeling scared that what are they thinking of us? In that, even the speech you've prepared, you forget. Sometimes has it happened to y'all? Y'all feel shaky. Y'all don't know how to, you've planned it so nicely, but the minute you're in front of the crowd, you lose it. It happens, right? So the best way to overcome the fear of public speaking, and I'm telling you this works, and I speak in front of the largest crowd that I've addressed is about 10,000 people. Okay. 10,000 people and I've stood there and I've spoken to them. What I did was, in the audience, you'll have one or two people who are nodding. They are very excited that you're going to talk. Some are interested, some are not interested. If you look at the person who's not interested in your speech, you lose your confidence. What you do is, as you're standing there, look at that one person who's completely looking at you, is very excited to come, talk to you. Look at that person and deliver your speech. In between, just for, fun, look at the other people, but act as if you're only looking at that person. And you watch the way your complete nervousness goes away. And once you have the experience and you're good at it, you'll realize you can keep repeating it. So, Team Wow, this is my answer. Do any of you have anything to add to it? I would love for them to hear, the people at the back who are the ones supporting us. Priyanka, would you like to add something to this? Please. Yes.
Good morning, everybody. I'm very happy to connect with all of you. I'm very excited also. So, in relationship with what Megha ma'am said, it has happened to me too. And even though I'm 35 years old today, I even feel scared to speak in front of people. So, I'm reading this amazing book called Atomic Habits. And then it tells us the power of small steps. So, now you've raised a question. So, maybe you can start small, smaller groups, a little bigger groups, maybe in front of your friends. And then slowly, we gain the confidence. As Megha ma'am said, it's very difficult to nail it in one shot, but with practice, we can do it. So that is what I've been doing it.
Just imagine you already made your start. Exactly what Priyanka is saying. Start small. Today, out of thousands of children who are going to be watching this from different cities, Kashyap is the first one who asked the question. So you've already broken it.
Yes, that's
so
right.
Can we all give Kashyap a big hand? And PC, that was an amazing insight. I call her PC, excuse me, and that's what I'm going to call her. But beautiful insight, wonderful. Great, great. Who's going to ask me the next question? Who's the next person? Okay, let's take NSN CPT. Yes. NSN CPT, what's your question? Tell me your name confidently and then ask me the question.
So I am Mohammed Amir.
Just come closer and talk loudly. Yeah. Yes.
I am Mohammed Amir of NSN, the Crumpet. I have one question that I want to that I like to ask is why confidence is necessary to life.
The reason, Mohammed, confidence is so necessary in life is because even for you to ask the question, why is confidence so necessary for life, you needed to be confident. A lot of people here want to talk to me, want to ask questions, but they're so scared. What will people think? What will people do? In anything, I'll tell you one personal example. Okay. I've been at the bottom of my class and I've also been a topper. I've experienced both ends. When I came into life and I started meeting people, relating with people, not one person, Mohammed, till now has asked me my mark sheet. But you know what they asked me? Are you confident? Can you handle people confidently? When I told you I was invited to address 10,000 people, do you think anyone knows my English marks because I'm a writer? Do you know my English marks? What if I tell you I failed in English, but you're still listening to me? You're listening to me because I'm confident, because you know when you come to me, you'll learn something amazing and go. Whether it is to face life, whether it is to face relationships, whether it is to face success, failure, everything requires you to be confident. And that's why I feel that literally I'm not saying, of course, you should score great marks, you should do everything. But more than anything, Mohammed, I want you to become such a confident person that even if you have shortcomings, your confidence should just take over those shortcomings. That's why I think confidence is one of the most important skills to have. Anyone for Team Wow? Debolina, would you like to add something to this? Raju, just spotlight Debolina and let's have her add something to this.
Good morning, everyone. It's so great to see all of you from different schools, different cities, and it's great to meet all of you. So, adding to what Megha ma'am said, like confidence is something like if you think it's just a word, but as she said, it is something that will bring you forward. As she said, like we have so many things that we do in life, but we want to tell people what we feel, right? So that for that we need that confidence to come forward and talk to people. Like
Absolutely.
later in life you will probably not they'll not ask you, like in interviews, when you go in interviews they'll ask you, they will have the mark sheet in front of you, they'll see that. But what they will ask you is that whether you will be able to perform as a team, what will be your contribution to the organization, because marks they can already see on the mark sheet or the file which you give them. But what they want to know from you is that what will be your contribution to the organization, how will you react as a part of a team. So that is why confidence is very important. I mean, and we
Absolutely.
all have that. We just have to figure out the way in which we have to bring it out. That I think is the main thing. We all have confidence. It's just our way of bringing it out.
I agree. Very beautifully said, Debolina. And guys, I want to share a very cute Mohammed. I want to tell you a very beautiful, beautiful story that very few people know. Okay. One guy was asked, IIM Ahmedabad. You've heard of IIM Ahmedabad? It's one of the top management institutes in India, and it's very difficult to get into this institute. Okay, like if 1 lakh people apply, 100 people get. That is how the percentage is. Okay, now in this school, they have like grades, and you have to have marks, and then ultimately when you reach the final level of interview, it's the toughest to crack. So imagine the scene. Okay, 8 people are standing and they're going to interview this one man. And the interviewer asks this guy, should I ask you many easy questions or one very difficult question? So this guy says confidently, ask me that one very tough question. So they ask him, did the egg come first or did the chicken come first? So the guy confidently says, egg. So they ask him, they're like, okay, but what's your reason for that? And he confidently replies back, sir, you said only one question aloud. And instantly they gave him a seat in that college. You know why? Not because of his marks, not because of anything else, but look at the confidence with which the guy carried himself. And that's what I want you to be, Mohammed. I want all our NSN, every WoW kid to carry themselves with a confidence which speaks for yourself. So beautiful question, beautiful answers. Thank you for asking me that. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Now I can see everyone is slowly warming up and wanting to ask their questions. Sneha, did you figure out the unmute? Okay, come. Let's do it. Yes, so this is Sneha. No, still no? Okay, you figure it out. I will love to take your question. Or you ask me in the chat. Okay. Let's have Ayyappa School, please. Ayyappa School, what's your question on confidence? Yes, you can unmute and speak. I can't hear you. Come closer. Just see how I can hear you. No, still can't hear you. Teachers, just help the children and then I'll come back to Ayyappa. Okay. Sanskriti, which school? MRDA? Okay. Come, Sanskriti, ask your question.
Ma'am, my question is that I am having confidence when I am going to stage, but if I am speaking somewhat, I am stuck in between, then all people are laughing, and then that confidence is lost. So at that situation, what we should do, I want to know that.
So one thing is, Sanskriti, you have to accept one thing. The world loves to laugh at you. The world loves to judge you. The world will have an opinion on you. And this is not on Sanskriti alone. People killed Mahatma Gandhi, the man who was most non-violent. Okay. His entire life, he has lived saying non-violence, non-violence, non-violence. He died a violent death. So one thing is very clear, none of us are exempt. All of us are going to be judged in life. All of us. People will laugh at us. People will tell us you can't do it. People will say every kind of thing. And with all of this, we still have to move forward. A little story at my own end is, you know it, I don't know if you know it, but sixth standard, a teacher told me, my own English teacher, you're never going to learn English. You're a vegetable. Go and rot. Everyone in a class laughing. I'm in sixth standard. Literally, I felt like I don't want to go back to this school. That is how bad I felt. I remember that day, Sanskriti, I was lying in my bed crying. And suddenly I thought this thought came from somewhere to me. Does this one teacher define my whole life? She will decide what Megha Bajaj is. She will decide what I'm going to become. She will decide I will never learn English. I'm not going to let this person decide. I'm going to do what I want to do. I worked hard, and today I'm a national best-selling author. The same girl who was told you're never going to learn English writes English textbooks. How did this happen? You have to believe that you have to first accept this is the world. They will judge you, they will laugh on you, they will do everything. With that, how are you going to go and win the world? And remember one thing, it helps to know this, it's not Sanskriti alone. Anyone they will laugh on. So imagine when a person is there only to laugh and make fun, why should you stop being who you are for that? You have to go and win the crowd. So can I please have Riddhi, who's a very young girl in our team? Riddhi, I want you to add something to this. What do you think and what do you have to share with Sanskriti about this? Because, I'm sure you've also gone through moments where someone's laughed at you. How did you deal with it?
Yeah. Hi everyone. How are you guys doing? Hope you're all doing amazing. So back in eighth grade, when I was asked to give a opening speech for some celebrity who had come into our school, I just went on stage and I mispronounced several words. Okay. So and then people were laughing and then they started telling that she cannot do it. I mean, she's not. Why did you even give her a chance? I remember I went back home right after the thing. I called my mom up and I started crying to her on call saying, Mom, my friends are laughing at me. Everyone is laughing at me. The entire school now knows my name and I don't want to go back there anymore. I want to change my school. And that's why my mom told me that, Riddhi, you at least have the courage to go up and speak something. There are so many people in the crowd, but they chose you to speak. So at least have that little confidence and try speaking in smaller crowds, then expand your circle. That's how you will learn. And no one can become a best-selling author in the first day itself. No one can learn English the first day itself. We all
Never.
need little starts. That's what I want to tell you all.
Beautiful, Riddhi. It's the first time I've heard you talk so much. Very nice. Did that answer your question, Sanskriti? Do you feel that you can deal with the world? Because all of us have been laughed at. How do you feel right now?
Ma'am, can you please repeat up once again? I did not hear that.
I said, how do you feel right now? Hearing all our answers, does it make you realize that all of us are laughed at and we all go through this?
Yes, ma'am, I will really go through it.
Just,
And
yes, remember this, that these people are jokers. They are here only to laugh. Let them laugh. I'm going to go and become a big shot in life. Will you do that? Okay, great. Okay, who's next? Ayyappa, have you figured out? Are you able to talk? Let's see if Ayyappa can talk to us. Ayyappa now? No? Still no? Okay, you type your question, Raju. You read it out for them, okay? Okay, let's have one of our favorite people who always talks to us. Yes, Mr. Shrujit. Say.
Yes, ma'am. I have a question that why all of the teenagers face or fear to face crowds and have less courage. Everyone has courage, so I'm mentioning that less courage, and they are scared of crowd.
It's the same answer, Shrujit, that I gave to one of you, that we are all so scared of public opinion. You're one of those who always talks and interacts. You think everyone here doesn't want to talk to me? Everyone wants to talk. But somewhere the fear is there that maybe they know Megha Bajaj will not judge us. Other people consciousness. There's this disease called LKK. Log kya kahenge? And all of us are afflicted with this. You youngsters are born in a very digital world where everything is about Instagram and reels and this and shorts. So all the more you feel like you have to look and be your best in front of everyone. So the pressure that you all go through is more than what we went through. I didn't have a mobile in my growing up time. So ultimately, only when I was with people, I had to think of what they think of me. Today, all the time, you all are publicly available. And that creates a lot of pressure. So I think that's the reason that you all are under the kind of stress that you all are. Raju, do you want to add something to him? And do you want to share that beautiful thing that you shared yesterday, how you've been dealing with confidence issues?
Yes. Before that, I just wanted to tell Srijit, there is a two relationship which makes a turning point. Like in every step, we will grow up, right? So from student to you will become a college going, then college going to employee. So there is a changes. The transition will happen. Whenever something happens or that is not going to in the same line, we feel lack or we feel less courage. We feel lost the confidence in that transition moment. After that, you will handle. After changing the class, you will handle. After changing the job, you will handle. But during the phase, everyone in this world has to go through that transition. So everyone will feel this less about themselves and they lose themselves. So I went to my mentor and asked him that I am also going through these less moments in life. Actually, I deserve this and I know I'm confident. But today I'm not feeling that kind of confident in life. What I should do? He told, you cannot do and you cannot escape in life. You need to face it every day. So he said, whenever you wake up in the morning, when you go to the bed, in the day, you should only compare yourself to yourself. You should not compare yourself to anyone in this world. No matter who is the best person you are comparing or you are living with them, you should only look to yourself and say, today I was not good at here and I have improved 1% or 0.1% on this aspect. And if you improve every day, that will make your confidence so much that one day you are looking up to that person, you will surpass them. So you should not see who is in the top, you should see where you are. First, you should see ourselves. That is
Absolutely.
what he said. And from the day, I have not seen any day like I am less.
Beautiful. Wonderful answer, Raju. Wonderful. So, guys, such a big learning from Raju that you be the best Srijit. If you try to be Megha Bajaj, you're going to fail miserably. If Vijay tries to be Srijit, he'll fail. St. Gregorius School tries to be NSN School, they'll fail. We have to be who we are and keep improving yourself 1% every day. Wonderful. Can I, Ayappa, Srijit, now your time's up. Now we need to hear other people also. Can we please have Ayappa School? They put their question. Yeah. So Ayappa School, who asked that question about the dance thing? You. Okay, what's your name? Just type it. So you asked a question that why is it that sometimes you did two dances, one you did very well, and then second, somewhere you got confused and you missed everything. Till the time that we are focused on ourselves, what we want to give to the world, we feel very confident. People would have cheered, people would have said, oh, awesome. Somewhere your attention from yourself may have moved to the audience. Are what will the audience like? Let me do like that. Let me change the step. The moment our focus from ourselves becomes being world conscious, you will forget what you have to do. If today I come here and half my mind is somewhere else, here, my daughter, my dog, I will not be able to answer to you all the way I'm answering. I will not be able to hold all your attention. The reason I'm able to is you have to remember, focus on yourself, what you have to give to the world, and don't get carried away with what the audience is saying or feeling or hooting. So do that and see how well you will be able to do next time. Okay. Which other school? Sri Natesam, you've not, no, you interacted with me. St. Gregorius, can we please? Yes.
Hi, ma'am. I'm audible.
Yes, you are audible. Tell me your name and then you tell me your
Yes,
question.
ma'am. Myself Shweta is, and I'm studying in 10th standard.
Lovely, Shweta.
So my question is that, man, when we face a crowd or people, if our oppressor is not a good listener, we will lose our confidence, right? So we will withdraw back from what we are doing. So on that situation, what we can do, ma'am?
So again, Shweta, it comes back to what everyone's been asking, that ultimately, suppose you have something powerful to tell. Okay, right now behind you, approximately how many students are there? Give me an approximate number. Approximately
40 to 50.
40 to 50. Do you think all of them are as interested as, maybe the first 2, 3 rows? Maybe not. But you have something to say. You have something to learn. Now, you can only focus on your focus, right? You can't focus on other people's focus. So there's this beautiful concept that Mahatria introduced me to. He said, there is a circle of influence and there's a circle of concern. Okay? Circle of influence is where you can do something about it. Circle of concern is that you cannot do something about it. Shweta wants to get better marks. Can Shweta do something about it? Yes. So that is your circle of influence. Shweta is very worried about the war that is happening in Ukraine. Can Shweta do something about it?
No.
That is your circle of concern. The more and more you work on your circle of influence, you will start realizing that it goes on expanding. The more and more you think of other people, why that boy did that to me, why that teacher said that to me, why life is like this. It's not, why is it so hot? Right now in Bombay, it's supposed to be winter, but it's very hot. Now I go on looking, it's so hot, it's so hot. Can I do something about it? No. All I can do is switch on the AC, sit in my room and feel comfortable. So you don't focus on whether someone's listening or not listening. You have a point to say, go and say it. And trust me, my experience has been when you go and give your best, no, somehow in that audience, one person will take it up and it'll change their life forever. So you go do you. Got it? Awesome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Who's next? Most welcome. Can you understand how beautifully we are just unfolding life together and how much we're learning together? Any school which has not yet interacted with me? Ellen Sharma, yes. Ellen Sharma, ask me a question. Just unmute. Tell me your name and ask. No, you're still not audible. You do one thing, you type your question. Type your question and I'll address it. And tell me your name also. Okay, till then, let's quickly take Sophie Thomas. Okay, let's see what question do you have. What's your question? Unmute and ask.
Ma'am, during exams, we have less confidence. Why we have that less confidence in our, and we
Exam.
cannot able to write the exams properly.
Which school are you in?
Bala Vidyalaya, ma'am.
SBV. So, and what's your name?
Satrish.
Satrish. Satrish, there are two reasons for less confidence in exams. One, that you've not studied hard enough and you know it, you've not worked hard, and you go and you still say, Ganpati Bappa, Tirupati Balaji, give me very good marks even though I have not studied. It will not happen. Okay. Second reason is that you're so good, you worked so hard that you're nervous that, yeah, I have to get that. Either of the cases, what you have to do is when you go for that exam, I think one thing that's worked a lot for me is really affirming. Before I'm going to enter an exam, I used to tell myself, whatever best I know, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to feel very relaxed. I'm going to give my 100%. Rest, you take over. So I've always believed in this adage, you give your best and then God does the rest. But one important thing, Satyajit, here is that if you don't give your best, God will take rest. Okay. So if you don't work hard and you just feel, oh, I should get very good marks, that's not going to happen ever. So we have to work hard, go with that confidence and say, so tell yourself, do a lot of self-talk. Okay. Talk to yourself and tell yourself, I'm going to do well. I am going to remember what I studied. I am going to do my best. And also you have to remember that it's one exam. Your entire life, your entire future does not depend on it. When you start relaxing more, you'll realize that you're in fact performing much better. Will you do that? Try it. Yes. So all of you, he was so shy, so shy. And just with his confidence, he came on the stage, he performs, and he just swept all of you off your feet, right? Imagine that is what confidence does. So you ask me, Mohammed, why confidence? This is why confidence. And you don't have to be a magician. You could be an engineer, but you still need to be confident to put your views through. You could be a doctor. Imagine if you're going to create a surgery and you're nervous. Imagine what will happen to the patient. He'll get up and run away. Imagine, will you go to a doctor who's shaking? Will you go? Will you go? No, no. So that is how important confidence is. And we all have to build it like crazy. I always overstep time, but I don't want to miss this chance of the entire team WoW being here. Can I quickly have all the team WoW on the screen and let everyone just share their one point, okay? Something that they all want to tell you about confidence, either from their life or whatever they've heard. And with that, we'll close it. I know I wasn't able to take all the questions. Let me see if next week, next month also we can repeat this. Would you all like that? Do you all have a lot more to talk of about confidence? Yes? Yes, we will. We'll get to it. Okay, quickly, everyone give your one simple, small, short tip to all the youngsters here. Whoever wants to go first, just unmute. Yes, PC. Yes, PC.
So everybody, just one thing that I'm following these days is the 10 minutes rule. I read a lot of questions of how people are judging me. They're talking about my face, acne, and everything. So I've decided to not spend more than 10 minutes on something that is not in my control. So if people are talking something about me, I'll just wait for 10 minutes, think about it, and the time is over. So no thinking time. And I follow this 10 minutes rule and it helps me. So that's from me.
Beautiful. What a brilliant tip. Anything that is not in your control and not positive, the maximum in a day you can give it is 10 minutes. And bring it down to 10 seconds, but at least begin with 10 minutes, okay? And since we all love number 11, we'll keep it 11. Okay, Raju, quickly, what's the one amazing tip or idea from you?
I believe confidence will only grow when you do things which you have not tried in your life. Then only your confidence level will grow immensely, which you will surprise to see yourself again.
And Raju's been doing that. All of you, let's together congratulate Raju. From the last time that you all met Raju to this time that you all met Raju, he's become a father. So he's doing something that he's never done before. He has a little baby girl, and that's the way he's growing in his confidence. Thank you. Wonderful. Debolina, can we have something from you?
Yeah, so it was so great listening to all of you. I saw a lot of questions on that when I stopped, like you've prepared something when you're speaking in front of an audience and you stop and they laugh. But have you ever thought that how do they know what you have prepared? So whenever you are on stage, you really don't have to stop when you forget something. You don't have to remember that what was point number 3 after point number 2. You can make up your own points or simply remove the point because the audience in front doesn't know what you have prepared. So just go with the flow and you don't have to stop and nobody will know. So that's my one thing that I follow in a lot of my speaking
Wonderful.
lessons. So that's my
Deb,
tip for
that's a
you.
brilliant tip. Forget it, no? You only know that Jana Gana Mana ke baad ye aata hai. Unko nahi malum. You go and do what you want. Sing your own song and do it so confidently. Remember that I am story I told. Remember that one I am story. I'm telling you, it will change your life. And one among almost your age, little Riddhi, if you can share your amazing tip for the gang.
Yeah, so what I do is I feel all of us are very scared of what others think about us. That's why we stutter, we we forget things. I think the only thing that we should ensure is we give it our 100%, practice, keep on practicing, and do it with confidence. And if you're not confident enough, people will obviously judge you because they think they're superior. But in the end, you're only competing with yourself and no one else. Just remember that always.
Absolutely. Wonderful, wonderful. Quickly, I want to hear just two of you today. How did this session impact you? And what's the one thing that you learned? Quickly, 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 who's going to tell me? So don't struggle with your cameras. NSN Memorial, quickly tell me. What did you pick up and how did it help you? What was the one thing that you've picked up and you know for a lifetime it's going to be a part of you?
Today I wanted to ask that when I want to satisfy somebody, but when I fail in it, I don't have the courage to tell them that. But after this session, I came to know that it is all about myself, it's how I feel, and it's about how I respond to the situation. It's not about what the others think. Because when we think about what the others are going to think, they are ultimately going to judge us. So it's one person said, it's about competing with ourselves.
Exactly. And simple circle of influence, you. Circle of concern, what the other person thinks. You can never satisfy everyone. In fact, I'm going to be doing a reel on my Instagram on this. You do anything in life. Tell me, have you not faced this? You go for a wedding, people will tell you, "Arey, you've become so tall. You're so this. Why are you wearing this dress? Why like this? Why this? You're that, you're fat, you're thin." How much ever you do, you'll not please everyone. May as well please yourself. May as well stay true to yourself. That is in our hands. So let's do that. Okay, quickly, Mansi, tell me what is it that you learned? I'm really sorry, teachers and principal. I know you all get very annoyed with me because I always overstep time, but I'm too excited. Please give me one more minute. Yes.
From this session, I learned was the thing I learned is that it's my life. Whatsoever I should do is in my hand, and people are there to judge me. So let them judge because they are gonna judge you at every step or every work you do. So everything I can do to satisfy myself, I should do, and I should never care about any person who would judge me.
Exactly. And see, we also judge, right? So we just have to let it go and accept it like a part of life. Now, you're in MRD, you're in Pune. Pune has this weather. Now you go on fighting. Why is the weather like this? It's not going to change anything. You may as well accept, you dress accordingly and you keep moving, right? That's what I want to mainly focus on. Janisha, quickly, last point, okay? And then we are going to go. You all also don't leave only. I also keep going on. You all also keep going on. Okay, come quickly. Quickly, quickly, quickly.
Ma'am, from this I learned that I wanted to ask the question when we are doing something, we forgot suddenly, ma'am. We forget it and we will start shaking, ma'am. And in exams also, we will be studying everything and we will be thorough in every answers. But suddenly we will forget everything, ma'am. So from this session, I understood that we can overcome everything, ma'am.
Amazing. And again, focus on yourself. Even if you've forgotten, you watch, deep breathe. What you remember, you write so well that everything will happen. Again, go back to that IIM story. Egg comes first or chicken? Egg. But why? Sorry, sir, you said only one question aloud. Finished. That is the way we have to live our life, okay? Everyone, thank you so much. Always, you all make me feel so beautiful for doing what I do. In fact, you all are the reason I remember why I'm here and what I'm doing. And today, I'm so happy my team was with me, besides Raju, to experience y'all. I know something will change in all of them, you know. I can already see their big smiles. And now, before your principal kicks me out, please leave. Have an amazing day and stay confident. One fun work, okay? Every time till you next meet me, that you feel your confidence is going down, you're just going to tell yourself, I am confident, I deserve the best, I am wow, I'm not going to let this situation get to me. Simple, okay? You're going to keep on saying this to yourself so often that you actually believe it at one point and you become bigger than every situation you face. Will you all do that? Will you do it? Keshav, will you do it? Yes? Can I have a big? Yes, we will do it. In fact, we'll unmute all of you together. Just say whatever you feel like saying. I am wow. I am confident. Leave with a lot of affirmation. Self and just say some beautiful affirmations.
Wow, you are, we all are.
I am wow.
I am wow.
Wow.
You
You
are
are
wow.
wow.
Are wow.
We
We
are
are
wow.
wow.
Have all of you
Ma'am, your voice is not audible.
we are. You can keep Sri Natesa, say it. Come on.
I am
Lovely. I am wow. You are
I
wow. We
We are wow.
let's hear it.
I
Say
am wow.
all together. Come on.
I am wow. You are wow. We are wow.
Wow. Wonderful.
You are wow.
Saying it feels so good, no? Let's do it more often and let's live life in a wow. Bye everyone. See you.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.